Ba bee da boo da boo, ba bee da boo da boo. Hey, what's up, everyone? Today I'm going to make a video that I've been trying to make for a little while. It's been on my mind, and I've been wanting to do it, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. So I wanted to show my video game collection. I have some stuff here that I absolutely love. It might not be really expensive, but there are some stuff that are pretty cool, and I just wanted to share that with you, share how I came to collect all this stuff and what games I like, what games are my favorites. And man, I started looking around. I'm like, wow, I've got a pretty nice size collection. Now, it's not the biggest collection like all these other ones, videos you're going to see, but man, I love my collection and I wanted to share that with you. So let's go ahead and get this video started. Alright, you guys, so you're seeing a little bit of mixture of everything there, and it might not sit well with some people. I know a lot of people like to have their stuff like kind of organized. I kind of like to have my stuff like mixed in together and all my little favorite stuff. Like you're seeing Nintendo 64 there with Star Wars Rogue Squadron and Perfect Dark, and then my copy of Super Nintendo on Super Mario World. So these are some of the things that I absolutely love. Chrono Cross on the PlayStation 1. So it's just a big mixture of a whole lot of stuff that I have. I have Xbox 360, PS1, PS2, PS4, Sega Genesis, and of course quite a bit of Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Wii. I have systems, and I don't know if you guys ever had this problem, but sometimes every once in a while I'm like, I don't know which controller to grab. I don't know what game to play today because yeah, I have quite a bit of stuff. But I just wanted to share this with you because it's one of my passions, one of my hobbies, and I just like kind of having this stuff. And not only video games, but I do have like the Toys to Life kind of collection and different little other things too, like Funko Pops and stuff like that. I don't have a whole big collection, but I'm absolutely love what I have. So that's why I wanted to share this with you, share it with you guys. Hopefully you guys will have a better day and really enjoy the video, really like what's going on here. I have, like I said, a little bit of mixture of everything, so we're going to be seeing that here in this video. Now, one thing I do want to say before all of this is that I used to have a really nice collection of PC games back in the day, like the big box games. These are stuff that you would go into like GameStop and buy. Nowadays, you can buy like the PlayStation 4 stuff and Xbox One, but back in the day, you can pick up a lot of these PC games. And I feel bad that I actually got rid of a lot of my stuff, but this is one that I absolutely love. And that's Age of Empires, Age of the Kings. I used to have the original Age of Empires Gold Edition, so it was a little bit of a bigger box. And it was the first one before this Age of Empires came out. And I have to say, guys, man, I really regret getting rid of it. This one, Age of Empires, has like this little sticker right here of authenticity. So it means a lot to me because I've kept it over the years. It's stayed with me. I've lost a lot of stuff. I had some stuff stolen from me. So yeah, it means a lot to have this one still in my collection. And then I also have my original Star Wars Jedi Outcast, and I love this box because it is like a hologram type of box. And then I have my Super Famicom of Mario Kart, which is pretty cool. This to me reminds me, and I don't know if you guys are going to know this, but maybe you do, like a VCR tape. This is what VCR tapes used to look like. That's what Super Famicom kind of reminds me of. This is back in the day of the VCR and stuff. Oh man, bringing back some memories there. And then I have my coveted copy of Super Mario Brothers 3 on the Nintendo. This is the original Nintendo where you used to have to blow in them, and you used to have to blow inside the cassettes, or not the cassettes, but the pins and stuff, make sure it was working properly. I got a copy of Vector Man somewhere around here, and that's pretty cool because it's like a shiny holographic tinfoil kind of copy there too. And then you see my PS4 with the Uncharted. This is my original box. I've had this for quite a while, and I'm really happy with PlayStation because it has not broken down on me, unlike my Xbox One, which I bought like 2 or 3 years later after buying this one. So it's just a testament of quality there. Then you see the Mini Gen, which is the Sega Genesis clone, so you can play a lot of your games on there as well. And just a little bit of knickknacks here and there. I have 2 controls for the original Nintendo, so it's pretty cool. I got the turbo controller, and I got the regular controller. So there you go, guys. I'm showing you just a little bit of what my passion is and what I like. So moving right along, I got a little, actually quite a bit of Sega Genesis in the box. Now this is one thing that kind of I'm kind of broken about because Super Nintendo used to come in these cardboard type of boxes, and I used to love that. But as a testament of time, you can see how these plastic clamshells for the Sega Genesis have really held up the with time and stuff. So I have quite a bit of Genesis right here in the boxes. I have quite a bit of the sports titles, which are really not worth a whole lot, but I like having them in my collection. And then moving along, we see a lot of my a little bit of mixture there with Lego and then Star Wars Generals. These are the PC titles. These are pretty cool. I have the Battlefield 1942, which is pretty cool because I used to have more of the collection, but I got rid of it, which kind of stinks for me. But kind of still happy that I still have some of those. My big box Age of Empires. So speaking of PC, I have more PC games here in box, and you can see that these are the smaller boxes, which I've preserved. Praetorian's awesome game from back in the day. Age of Mythology, I have both of the expansion and the original. Then I have the Unreal Tournament 2003. Wow, so that's been quite a while. Then StarCraft, I've had that for quite a while. I added StarCraft 2 after a little while. Empires, which is the dawn of the new modern world. That was a pretty cool little buy. And you can see more of my toys to life there with Baymax and some other little figures. Then I have a lot of my Nintendo Wii and then Xbox One. Xbox One, I don't have a big collection. I did have quite a few on the digital, but not so much as having in physical copy. I think I have more PlayStation 4 than Xbox One. And moving along, we got Nintendo 64 cartridges, Super Famicom cartridges, Super Nintendo cartridges, and then we also have some Atari 2600 in there, so that's pretty cool. And then one of my favorite little controllers is the Nintendo Advantage. This is the turbo controller, bigger size of the other one. This is more for fighting. This is back in the day we used to fight with what was it? Street Fighter, I think, which is pretty cool. So another one is this Sega Saturn. I was going to say Sega CD, but it's Panzer Dragoon. This is actually a custom box. I really love this. This didn't come out originally, I don't think, but I bought this from someone who actually made the design for the cover sheet and stuff. This is one of my more favorite items in my entire collection. But Panzer Dragoon just made a big comeback on the Nintendo Switch, so pretty cool to see it again. I prefer to play it on the older hardware as opposed to the new one, but I do like the fact that the visuals are updated and stuff like that. So we're going to move along, and we see a lot more of my collection of the toys to life here. I like the Lilo and Stitch, the face on Stitch there looks pretty cool. Little Fortnite speaker back there. Some keychains for the Ninja Turtles and stuff, so that's pretty cool. Moving along to the Funko Pops. One of my favorites is Diva there and Mecha, so that's pretty cool. So that's pretty cool. They got my original packaging for the Xbox One, which I had with Battlefield 1, and my headphones. I have quite a few of those. And then in the back, you can actually see an original packaging for the PlayStation 1 Classic. I found this, I think it was like $20 or a little less. And I was like, I had to pick this up. It was in the box. And the guy was like, wow, you actually found it in the box. I was like, oh, heck yeah. So I hope you guys are enjoying the video. It was so much fun to actually try and make this video happen. I've been wanting to do it for quite a while, showing off some of my collection and stuff. I really just think that, guys, you shouldn't really settle. You shouldn't really just play the Fortnite, Call of Duty, all this other stuff, because eventually you're going to get bored. And I suggest going into collecting, finding some, here and there you can get the emulation stations, other video game systems that could play a lot of your Sega Genesis games and stuff. I suggest doing that. You don't always have to settle for what's being handed to you. I just enjoy gaming. I've been gaming for quite a long time. I have a nice little collection here. Not as big as a lot of people's. I was seeing Nintendo collecting. Oh my goodness. He has a ton of Nintendo 64s, GameCubes, all different colors. I don't think I'll ever get to that point. I just like having one system I do prefer certain colors over other ones, but I'm not going to go out of my way to spend extra money to buy those systems just because I want them. But I just absolutely love it. I don't have a lot of space. I'm trying to work with what I have here. I have a lot of stuff that is kind of put away, put in like little areas that I probably shouldn't have them, but I enjoy it. I really love looking at this little shelf and saying, hey, you know what game am I going to play tonight? What game am I going to put on there and share with one of my friends or my family? So it's been a lot of fun. I just wanted to share this with you, share a little bit of more of myself with who, what I like and who I am. And I hope you guys enjoy. So let's go ahead and continue. Moving along, we're going to see some more of my little bit of different stuff. We have Nintendo 64. We have these in the original packaging. A lot of these are complete in the box, so that's pretty cool. And then over here in this corner is my PC and all of the wonderful stuff that's all around there. And then one of my more favorite titles is NBA Live 95. This is one of the first original games that I ever got, so that's pretty cool. And then I have some of my favorite systems of all time is a Super Nintendo, and then the Nintendo GameCube with a lot of these little Toys to Life figures and a lot of my wonderful Nintendo 64 collection. There, I have Star Wars Rogue Squadron. I have Rebel Strike, and then I have a preview of the Star Wars Rogue Squadron with Metroid Prime there in the background, Tales of Symphonia. So some of my wonderful games that I have in my Nintendo 64 and GameCube collection. Those are some of my favorite systems of all time. And then we have some posters of Final Fantasy. You see Yuna there, and you see Tifa. And then over here we have Horizon Zero Dawn, and then SAO, and then Diva, of course. So moving along, these are all my systems that I have set up here. I don't have them all connected, but these are some of my wonderful systems that I own. And yeah, this is pretty cool. These are some of the systems that I absolutely love. My favorites are the Super Nintendo and the Nintendo GameCube. But besides that, these are some of the wonderful things that I have in my collection. The Nintendo Wii. I have a Sega Genesis, PlayStation Classic, the PlayStation 1 Mini. And then moving along over here to the this little setup, I have quite a few systems with controllers everywhere. I have the original, some people call this the OG Xbox. This is the original Xbox. And then a second generation Genesis there with multiple controllers everywhere. And then I have a mini gen there. It's a clone system for the Sega Genesis where I can play all my stuff. So this is a little bit of my collection. And guys, man, I had so much fun making this video for you guys. I had a lot of fun showing and collecting and sharing with you guys what I've collected over the years and letting you know a little bit more about me, what I enjoy, what I like. I just like gaming. I've been gaming for a long, long time. One thing I do miss is, I said originally, is that some of my old PC games, like the big box games, I gave away. And I'm really kicking myself now because it had the certificate of authenticity in the Age of Empires Gold Edition. So that was one of the ones I got rid of. What else was there? There's a couple of other ones which I just kind of miss. I'm like, man, I really wish I would have kept them now because the big boxes are just sentimental and they have a lot more meaning now that I'm starting to put my collection out there. So, yeah, guys.
If I had known then what I know now, I wouldn't have said what I said. I took the long road, thought I'd be better on my own. Sometimes
Well, guys, that's the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, it took me a little while to get together. I wanted to end it on a wonderful note. On my best collection is a GameCube. But anyway, guys, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun making this video. And keep it tuned in right here. I'm going to have more videos for you guys coming up. And yeah, I will see you when I see you.
hindsight is fleeting when your heart's bleeding and all you can see is red, till you discover it is within each other to forgive and make amends. If I had known then